Alright, here we are again. Let me just make sure that this is the right save. Day 47, yes it is. Here we are again. Welcome back, welcome back. Boy, it's been a wild ride. I think something's a little funny. I'm gonna edit this, but I was looking at one of the older videos. If I look at one of the older videos, I think, yeah, it's episode 2. The, like, what is it? The preview is just me, like, rolling around. That is, and that is such a good, like, representation of how the first, oh my gosh, the stupid alarm doesn't. Dude, the first few episodes were just me rolling around, dying, just over and over again. Alright, so, I think it's pretty, oh, right, I remember now. Alright, yeah, I remember. I tried to put a camera, I bought a camera, and then my freaking game crashed for some reason. Yeah, that's just so cool. I wonder if I can use the sleep pills. So, I actually forgot to include this in the last episode, but I decided to try and skip a bunch of days by using sleep pills, and it kind of worked, it kind of didn't. But I'm a little curious if I can just use sleep pills to skip these, like, events to just make myself pass out. Let's go ahead and get a, what the heck? A camera with colors. I'm not really sure what they want me to do with all this information. One, it seems like there's 2 factions, and one of them has deployed pigs, and the other one has deployed, people with laser guns. What is that? Oh, that's the drone. Okay, I forgot. We also don't have our drone anymore. Just a bit of explanation. I bought increased history. I bought also colors. So the blue are, I think, yeah, they're friendly units, and then green are like robots that I own. And the red are like unknown or bad guys, pretty much. So let me grab this camera. Hopefully this camera isn't what breaks my game. Let's actually see. Is this camera the thing that breaks my game? I have a feeling that the camera is the thing that actually breaks my game. Ooh, that's interesting. What the heck? I have the ability to see inside of something. What is this? What the heck? Where is this? I can, wait, hold on, can I turn on a light? I can. What the heck? It's like, dude, why is there so much gore in this game? Alright, hold on, there's an outside. Oh no, there's not. Okay, so this is like... These are doors, and the camera's disabled. Alright, interesting. And then we can see color in this camera too. Okay, cool. Alright, interesting. Let's go ahead and take this camera and put this... I'm gonna put this camera, I'm gonna go ahead and put it inside of the Epic, thing so I can monitor the aliens. I swear, every single time I play this game, like the FOV just goes up. And it feels just like I'm getting closer and closer. Like, does it not look like the FOV is higher? It feels like the FOV is higher. Alright, I don't want to die and have to restart the day again. Oh, and the ship is... Okay, the mothership is gone. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here so we can monitor these guys. And I'm gonna get out of here. Oh cool, there's no more aliens. Wow, I installed this camera for nothing. Well, wait, actually I didn't install it for nothing, because we can actually monitor their little base over here. What? How did I get $500? Whatever. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Anyway, let's sleep away this next day. Like I said before, the game ends at day 49. We're at day 47. I looked it up on the internet, and, well, wow, I just sound like a freaking grandpa there. I looked it up, and there was a AI that said that the game could also end on day 52. I'm not going to look up anything more, because I feel like that's cheating a little too much. But I just wanted to know how long of a run we're in here for. Since we have so much stuff, I'm going to go ahead and order... I'm going to go ahead and repair everything and make sure everything's good and ready to go, because I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the game. It's really unfortunate that we're getting to the end here. I mean, I think I would like to move on to a new game, but at the same time, this game has been so much fun, and it's been... Whoops, oh dear. I almost just knocked over the microphone. It's been so much fun, and it's been so much chaos. It's been scary, it's been interesting. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 game, bro. I have to say. I was not expecting this much content. I wasn't expecting this game to have this much stuff, especially for a free game, too. It's a free game. I mean, I'm sure it steals my data at some point, but, you know, for the price of your biometric information, you can have this game and it can be yours. But... And then it also goes on forever, too. It has an endless mode. It's so cool, dude. Such a cool thing to happen. One thing I do wish that we can hopefully figure out before the game ends is how to get into the bunker. And, what else? How to get into the bunker, what that safe at the bottom of the ocean has inside of it, and if there's any, like... I don't know if there's any, how do I explain it? So, if you know at the bottom of the ocean there's that, like, flesh pit thing, if that flesh pit thing opens, or if it's just, like, supposed to be like that forever. I don't know. Actually, why don't we go down and actually explore the flesh pit? Maybe it's opened. I was also curious if maybe the, there was a, like, cave or something that we could get into, and I'm curious if I could get inside of it by the pickaxe. I don't know where the pickaxe went. It's gone. It's long gone now, but I'm a little curious. I just realized I did not have to go downstairs. Oh! And we're down to our last body. Interesting. Very interesting. Something tells me that whenever, a part of the game ending is me being able to get into the bunker and just all that stuff. Although I really hope that's the case, and that it's not one of those things where it's like, you have to overturn every single rock, and you have to freaking lose your mind playing this game to find the answer. Because this is definitely... I really want to know what's at the bottom of this bunker. It's literally going to be a room that's going to be like, oh man, you win. It's going to be something stupid, I'm telling you right now. So, step one, let me go explore the flesh pit at the bottom of the sea, and let me see if, I just created backup, whoops. Let me see if that actually has anything unique inside of it. Let's see if it's moved, or if anything's changed. Alright, let's see if anything's changed. What if we can feed it? What if we try giving it food? I'm a little curious, there's... What the... Oh my gosh, that did not sound like a pig, bro. Holy moly, that gave me chills, dude. I thought that was, that sounded like someone speaking. Oh, look, it's one of these little, What is that? It's a little, little flesh thing. Can we feed the flesh monster? Nope. We can eat the flesh monster. We can eat flesh, though. Interesting. Maybe it's just supposed to be a decorative thing. Maybe it's just that simple. Next step is to sleep away the day. I'm gonna buy sleeping pills, and then let me think about what else I should buy. Just gonna sleep through it. There's nothing really else I can do. I guess I could look at the pigs. I could, actually, that giant machine that I shoved down the hole is gone now. So, yeah, I guess there really isn't anything left to do. The game will wake me up when there's something to do. Hopefully, something doesn't happen when I'm at, like, 20 sleep, and then I'm just forced to drink a bunch of coffee and lose my mind. I should put a camera on the door of this thing, so I can, like, see inside of there. Wall fixer, metal detector. Let me buy more cameras, actually. What? What in the world is causing this to happen? I think the worst part about this is that I can't destroy this crap either. Oh my gosh! Really cool, guys. Why are we summoning paper aliens after me? Well, I'll take them. I'll take these paper aliens. Minor inconvenience. We had to restart one of the sections of our nuclear reactor, which created a strong voltage input. We will check if the system out of control could be broken. We should check the breakers on top of the tower. Okay. Yeah, bro. It's fine. My breakers are cool. You had me come. There's gotta be a faster way down here. I like these paper airplanes. I like these paper aliens too. Pretty cool. Got some big eyes. Oh my gosh. Wow, they go far. Well, I know the first place I want to check with this metal detector, and that's the, that's that little patch of gravel. Okay, I need to find all my tools because my pickaxe is gone, and my shovel is gone, and the culprit is very obviously these guys, because I haven't been using them. Shovel? No way. No, I don't. I have the big knife. I don't have the... Dang, I still don't have the, whatever the heck it's called. The pickaxe. The pickaxe is still gone. At least I have the shovel. Okay. Shovel. That... What? Okay, right here. Dude, what? Okay, so it'll automatically dig it up whenever it finds it, but like, what? There's nothing here. Alright. So, I know this is gonna seem like it comes out on a whim because I think that last video I just was like, alright, goodbye, and then I was done. So this is gonna seem like it just came out of nowhere, but I recorded about, I want to say about an hour and a half of footage, and then my power went out, and the file got corrupted. But to summarize what kind of I found out within that footage was I got into the bunker. I got into the bunker because of ChatGPT. Now, I didn't completely get into the bunker because of ChatGPT. We can actually go see it. I pretty much asked ChatGPT, you know, how do I get into the bunker? Can you just give me a small hint? And ChatGPT was like, you have to use something in the shop. And I was like, okay, well, what in the shop do I have to use? And then it was like, you have to use the password changer. Yeah, so, gosh, dude, okay. So I got in the bunker, and it didn't look like this. It looked kind of like this whenever I got in. This door was boarded up, and whenever you get rid of all the boards... Wait, I can see through the door. Well, whenever you get rid of all the boards, nothing happens. You can't actually get in here. There is stuff in here, though. Is this what I was seeing? That looks like tile. That is tile. Wait, I can see in here. Wait a second. Wait, this is what I was seeing. Wait. Whenever you, if you remember, maybe I'll put it up on the screen, maybe I won't. Gosh, dude, I freaking hate the amount of collision sounds. Okay. If you remember, I was able to access a camera that was inside of the bunker. Well, now I know it was inside the bunker because everything was bloody. But, yeah. So I guess that there's just a bloody thing inside the bunker. Cool. Cool. The other thing I looked up with ChatGPT was... I also looked up the flesh pit at the bottom of the lake. As it turns out, the flesh pit is just a flesh pit, and that's it. The thing that I was going to do before my power went out was we were going to go to the cave that was next to Romeo. So it's the radioactive cave from before. And I was told that if I put a pumpkin in the cave during the daytime, a little monster, a little creature is going to come over and it's going to remove the grass and collect the pumpkin. But I could also enter the cave during the nighttime. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sleep. And I want to specifically approach the radioactive cave during the daytime because I want to see what that creature looks like. It's really unfortunate. This probably seems like just out of nowhere. I just was like, hey, I don't know, the game's over. That was the other thing I learned, was that the game technically ended already. It was a little unfortunate. I guess this is it. The game technically ends on day 49, I think, and then it just loops over and over. You know what? That's okay. That's okay, because this game's really fun. And, I'm a little disappointed that there's not, like, a, you know, super crazy ending where, you know, aliens come down from the sky and then abduct me and then put probes in my ears or something. A little disappointed, but what can you do, I guess? Well, I guess we could also go there during the nighttime. Let's go ahead and let's go to Romeo during the nighttime. So, why is it radioactive is the question. Alright, cool. Save error. Okay, no, that's because I'm on the car. Alright. So I've been informed that this will be open now. And that there's a very large cave system that I can enter. Oh boy, would you look at that. There's mushrooms down here. There's lots of pumpkins too. So, who are the residences of this cave? Yeah, really cool, really cool. Apparently this is like a huge cave system, and it definitely is. There's absolutely no way I'm going to remember my way through here. Entering the area warning. The game saves automatically before you enter the area. You cannot save or pause inside this area once you get in. What? Interesting. So you're telling... Okay, hold on. Before I explore this, you're telling me this developer was like, let's explore and let's make this giant cave system, but let's not put something at the end of the bunker. Really? Is that really what we're doing? There's seriously like an entire cave system here, but there's nothing inside the bunker. Really? Is this where our priorities lie? Maybe there will be something cool down here. Who knows? I probably need the half hook to get down here. Nope. That's it. I'm dead. You know, maybe if I still had my pickaxe and it wasn't taken by mannequins. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. It's over. Where's the creatures that... Oh no. Oh no. Well, I guess we'll find out what's down here, maybe. How did I survive that? Does it just loop? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. The creatures associated with the Romeo Cave. The known inhabitants are... Alright, cool. You didn't have to... Okay, I probably should have said that they didn't want to spoil me. But that's alright. Alright, well we got Wolfgang and Anti-Breather. Yeah, of course it's Wolfgang. What is an anti-breather? The entrance section of the cave. Oh, procedurally generated mining tunnels. Dude, are you kidding me? So then, like, what? Alright, I guess there's just random walking noises. So if we go deep enough, we can find the tumors. I'll try one more time. I don't really want to die like 100 times trying to find the tumors. I think that honestly I would rather maybe find Wolfgang in the centipede, but apparently if you fall asleep, what is anti-breather? Bro, where are the... Oh, no. Alright, bro. Well, we know one thing. And that's that, Dude, can we stop with the ridiculously placed rocks? Well, you know the first thing I gotta do... First thing I gotta do is, oh my goodness gracious, can I please just drive? Alright, first thing I gotta do is come back at 6 a.m. And if I can find a watch, actually, that would be pretty helpful. Tell me the time. Wait, do you hear that? This is the second time, maybe the third or fourth time I've heard that sound. What the heck? What is that? I can save. What a peculiar looking electronic device. What? Why am I being hurt? Gotcha. Cool. Well, I finally learned what that thing is. I've been hearing that noise just constantly, and I have no idea what that was. I thought it was just like... I don't know. I thought it was just something wrong with the game. Alright. Wow, okay. So, can't get into there. Can't get into the thing behind the bunker. Well, what can I get into? Well, let's go ahead and look at Wolfgang, which is going to be entering. Also... Wait a second. Wait, I can just go get it? Let's go get it. Let's go do it. Oh my gosh, I'm actually crazy. Okay, now open. Omega AI module. Wait. Wait. Is this the way we make the Omega Curfer? Wait, hold on. There was a way to make like an upgraded Curfer, but I couldn't figure it out because what do you call it? Because I was like, oh, the book doesn't even work. You can't even read the book. But maybe you can combine this with Curfer and you can make a super Curfer. Hold on. Let me check the book. Curfer Omega. Okay. Wait. It doesn't have a recipe. Maybe I just combine the two. Let's put Curfer right here. Let's put the Curfer. Let's put the Curfer parts. Okay. Probably not like that. Okay, let me ask ChatGPT. Okay, I'm asking ChatGPT for everything. I'm saying Curfer Omega. I don't think I'm gonna make Curfer Omega. It seems like kind of a nightmare. But I will check it out. I guess this is what the Omega AI module is for. Well, alright. So, can't get into the 31 bunker. The thing at the bottom of the lake, the little meat thing at the bottom of the lake, is just an unusual thing. We went into the cave system. Chill, guys. Chill. We went into the thing at the bottom of the radioactive cave. I want to go see... Oh my goodness. I want to go see Wolfgang, and then I want to go see the air breather thing. So... Let me think. Was there anything else that I didn't do that I would like to... Oh my gosh. My goodness. Wow, okay. That's funny. So, nothing happens. Interesting. Well, what else? Let's go ahead and let's make another save with Sandbox. And let me check out Curfer Omega and a bunch of other stuff. There's seasons? Change seasons weekly? Wait, what? That's so cool. It's actually so cool. What? I wish I had seasons enabled. That is so cool. Alright, well here we are. Alright, let's check out some stuff. Let's see here. Star Sun. Where in the world do you get this in the game? We can have a white dwarf. Oh, is this like... Oh, this is... this is what the camera is looking at inside the game. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. Oh, this is what I've been seeing. This is what I saw on the, Ouch! So this is what I saw whenever I looked at the image. Alright, there he goes. We have a roach, and we have... And he's gone. Interesting. There's a bunch of guns. Since when? Where do you get these guns? Where in the world do you get these guns in the game? Well, it looks like that might be it. I have to say, that's probably going to be it for this game. Okay, it's going to keep giving me freaking notices. Well, it looks like that's going to be it. This game has been an absolutely wild ride of... I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been well over 14 hours. It's been maybe... If I had to guess, I'd probably play this game for 25 hours. If I had to just make a guess. Yeah. If I had to give this game a rating, I think I actually said this before, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Pretty W game, especially for free. It's a pretty crazy game. Anyway, I have another game that I plan to play. I've had it for like a week now. Actually, it's probably been like 2 weeks. And I've been waiting to play it, but I've been wanting to get this game out of the way first. But finally, we're here. We've reached the end. But yeah, I gotta get rid of all this stuff because this stuff is taking up a crazy amount of space on my hard drive. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Goodbye.